Oh my god, stop talking about it. He's not dead. How could you do this to me? Welcome back, guys. This is more Blastcast, of course, Blast Bunny, and happy Halloween! It's that time of year again where everything tastes like pumpkin. Fuck pumpkin. Seriously. Anyway, as well as this time of year, it's also damp, disgusting, and my tree starts shedding over my fucking lawn, and I have to clean up after it. Fucking plants, right? Am I right? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do a countdown of things I don't like about Halloween. I was thinking about doing a list of things I enjoyed about Halloween, but I'm a cynical asshole, so I figured, might as well do a list of things I dislike. Not that I'm saying Halloween's a bad holiday. In fact, I think it's one of the better ones, you know, above Christmas. I hate Christmas. Alright, number one thing I really don't like about Halloween is the non-candy giver. We've all had that person on Halloween. You go up to the door, and you're bright-eyed, and it's dark, and the magic of the evening is upon you. And you walk up that nice concrete driveway, and you knock on the door. Trick or treat, you say, and they give you a fucking apple. Those people. One year, my friend got a tomato. Someone literally gave my friend a tomato. They put a tomato in his candy bin. They're like, oh, hey, here you go. Make some goddamn spaghetti. I don't know. That's dumb. Like every year in my hometown, the dentist would give out apples. And I hated him for it. Plus, that doesn't make any sense. Dude, if you're a dentist, give out candy. That's more business for you. Oh, but Tyler, he's a doctor and he cares about your teeth. Doesn't matter. Capitalism. Moving on. Crazy Christians! Stop! Stop with the hating of the Halloween. We get it. You have a religion. Stop trying to shove it down my throat. I get it. You don't like it, alright? You think it's the devil's holiday. Doesn't matter. I don't live by your rules. I'm gonna celebrate Halloween whether you like it or not. I was walking down the street in my hometown. Little girl, probably 6, 7 years old, hands me a pamphlet and says, oh, well, do you want to go to hell? I'm thinking like, no, that sounds awful. Open the pamphlet? Well then, don't celebrate Halloween. And then a list of things as to why Halloween is a satanic holiday. Give it a rest. Could I just have one day out of the year where you don't trample something I like with your ideological boots of hate? Just stop. People who put up Christmas lights before Halloween. The fuck you doing? It's not Christmas. Christmas is months away still. Okay? You have to give it some time. You can't jump into that shit. I don't want to see Frosty the Snowman when I'm trying to look like Freddy Krueger. Okay? Not happening. It's just, it doesn't make sense. And it's a waste of time. I feel like people are just kind of too lazy to do decorations for Halloween. So they're like, oh, fuck it. I'll just skip Halloween. Just gonna jump ahead to Christmas. Aside from me wanting to burn down your house, it looks tacky. Red and green on Black and Orange Day? Ugh. Disgusting. How dare you? Plus, not to mention that Halloween blows Christmas out of the water. I mean, yeah, you don't get gifts on Halloween, but goddamn, Halloween is way more interesting than Christmas. Alright, what do we got next on the list? Ah, there's a good one. Trick-or-treating hours. The fuck happened to trick-or-treating hours? I mean, that whole scare with the razor blade and the apple thing happened, and they continually keep cutting back trick-or-treating hours. I remember when I was a kid, I would trick-or-treat till all hours of the night. By myself, with my friends. It was awesome. Again, the majesty of the night was upon me. It was great. And then they're like, oh, well now Halloween hours are 4 to 7. Thanks! That's fantastic. I'm glad I could have 3 hours to collect candy from 5 houses. It's not okay. I get it. You guys are afraid that your kids are gonna, get kidnapped. Or whatever. But send a parent. Send a parent. Don't send your kids out alone. If you're afraid they're gonna get kidnapped, don't ruin the holiday for everyone because you're afraid. Just go with your kids. It's just let them be kids. There's nothing wrong with staying out till 11, collecting Milky Ways and Three Musketeers bars. By the way, I'm not endorsed by Milky Way or Three Musketeers. But seriously, you gotta bring the hours back, guys. It's sad. So sad. It makes me hate candy. That is the next point I am going to make. It makes me hate candy. Every year on Halloween, I gain like 5 pounds off of candy. And afterwards, I hate myself, and I hate the candy, and I can't eat candy anymore for like months. I think the longest I abstained from eating a candy bar after Halloween was like 6 months. I couldn't even go in the candy aisle without feeling nauseous. Then again, that same night I was also drunk, so could have been that. But what I'm basically trying to say is that, you know, eating a lot of candy it ruins the fact that you want candy. I don't want candy after Halloween. In fact, I want all candy to be destroyed. Because I think it's evil then. Unoriginal costumes! I am so sick of seeing unoriginal costumes. When I was little, it was fine. It was the first time I saw the Mummy, Wolfman, Vampire, Frankenstein. You know, all those. First time. It was great. Beautiful even. But I've seen those a million times. If your first idea on Halloween is to go as Frankenstein, don't. If your first idea is to go as Dracula, don't. If you're like, hey, you know what'd be a great idea if I went as Heath Ledger's the Joker? Don't! Just don't. Just don't do it, because it's been done to death, and no one wants to see it anymore. How about someone go as, like, Optimus Prime? Build a cool Optimus Prime costume. And, you know, now this whole 2016 election thing's going on, and I'm just waiting to see the flood of Donald Trump costumes come into play. I'm already waiting for it. Hey, Donald Trump holiday time. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm being sarcastic, of course. What I'm basically trying to say is Mummy, Werewolf, Frankenstein, Vampire. No more. No more of those. Stop wearing those costumes. Costume makers, stop making those costumes. There you go. Problem solved. Now you're forcing people to be original. And I like that. Soft core everything. You know what I'm talking about. Every woman's costume on Halloween has to be sexual. Whether it be sexy doctor, sexy policewoman, sexy Freddy Krueger. What the fuck is that? Okay, when did Halloween turn into Horloween? You like that? Did you like that? I came up with that right before bed last night. And I was like, gotta use it. I am sick of going to parties and seeing the skimpy outfits, okay? Linda, I get it. You're self-conscious, so you're like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna dress as the slutty pumpkin. That's great. More power to you. But you can go as not slutty anything. It's fine. It's fine. You can be an astronaut. The president. You can go as a female president. Here's a cool idea. You can go as anything. You could be motherfucking Optimus Prime. When they need to make that costume, you could do it. You could build an Optimus Prime costume and blow my expectations out of the water of original costumes. Do it. I'd really appreciate it. No, instead you have stripper boots, and you are the, what is it, sexy devil now? There's sexy devil too. There's sexy everything. They turn everything sexy. I mean, sexy soldier, sexy cocktail waitress, sexy fast food burger flipper, sexy gas station attendant, sexy mechanic. And don't even get me started about the innuendo costumes. You know, the plug and plug in. Get it pierced in vagina. That's so funny. Oh my god. How about the screw and the bolt? Oh, genius. How did you think of that? Did you get drunk? Did you get drunk and hit yourself in the head with a hammer? And think, oh boy, that's a great idea for a costume. It's so funny. Well, it's not. It's not funny. Fucking quit it. Freddy Krueger isn't hot. End of fucking discussion. It's no longer about the holiday. It's about the profits, the money. And I know everyone sees this. It went from a night where you were supposed to remember the dead and celebrate the living and go out and spend all hours of the night collecting and eating candy and having fun. And now it's, oh crap, I have to decorate. I have to buy candy. I have to make sure my house looks nice. I can't scare children anymore. That's one thing. No one scares children anymore. When I was young, there were a lot of assholes in my town who made it their sole duty to freak the hell out of me. And you know what? More power to them. They did a good job of it. I will high five anybody who scares me, because if you do that, congratulations. I don't scare easy. Don't look at my playlist for scary games. That doesn't count. That's different. But everyone's so afraid now to offend people or like to scare kids. It's like, for fuck's sake, have some fun with it, guys. And those of you who, you know, bemoan that the holiday is so serious and people shouldn't be allowed to do something, take a fucking chill pill, alright? Just blow it out your ass. My god, could you just not fuck up this holiday? Please? Just keep it to yourself? Please? I mean, like, on the list of social things to care about, like police brutality or like gay rights, I don't think Halloween scaring kids is a valid social issue. Just saying. There are more important things to worry about than a 3-year-old getting scared once on Halloween. The assholes in my neighborhood who smash my pumpkins. Why you gotta do that? I put so much time and effort into arranging those bastards and carving the faces into them. Why you gotta break them? What the fuck did pumpkins do to you? I mean, aside from the fact they're in everything and they're fucking annoying. I mean, I don't like pumpkin. I mean, like, you get to autumn and it's just wave of pumpkins. Everything's pumpkin. Pumpkin lotions, pumpkin cappuccino, pumpkin bars, pumpkin yogurt. I saw pumpkin yogurt, pumpkin floor wax, pumpkin Mercedes-Benz. That was a good one. Just don't smash the pumpkins, okay? I don't have to like the taste of pumpkin and everything to understand that I spent a lot of time making those pumpkins look good. You dicks. Candy corn. Candy corn. I hate candy corn. I'm sick of candy corn. It's like the essential staple of Halloween candy, and it's like one of the worst candies ever invented. I've had my share of candy corn, and I don't ever want to eat it again. Like, of all the candies that are ruined for me on Halloween, that one has never recovered. I ate candy corn a couple years, and now I can't stand it. It is like the ass of candy. And I don't remember, it's like mellow cream or something? I think? I don't know what candy corn's made of. I assume it's just the shattered dreams of orphans. Just solidified into this disgusting candy. That's way too sweet, mind you. Now, one year I saw candy corn flavored cappuccino, and I was like, whoa, blown away. So I tried it, and it sucked. I didn't like it. It was pretty awful. Yeah, candy corn sucks. I just wanted to say that again. I don't really like candy corn. I think candy corn is the bastardization of candy. Like, there are some really bad candies out there, but I think candy corn takes the cake. Fuck, I will eat a piece of candy with a bug in it. I've seen those. I would eat those over candy corn. And I can't stress enough how much candy corn is on my shit list. Okay, now we're down to number 1. The number 1 thing I think is most annoying about Halloween. Fucking plastic Dracula teeth. Alright, so here, first off, right away, okay? First off, they taste like shit, right? You get them fresh out of the package, and all you taste is plastic. I'm pretty sure that stuff's coated in poisonous crap. Like, I put that crap in my body because I wanted to complete the ensemble. Because even though Dracula's unoriginal, it's what I wanted to be when I was 6. And then you put them in your mouth, and then the next problem arises. You can't fucking talk with those in your mouth. They don't fit in your mouth, right? So, like, they aren't detailed to anyone's dental structure. So you put them in your mouth, and they're too big. So whenever you try talking, they slip out. Or they slip in. Either way's bad. Like, they slip out, you look dumb, they slip in, you choke to death. And congratulations, you have a dead kid. So you have to constantly take them out and put them back in, and take them out and put them back in, and it's a tedious task, and it ruins Halloween. Every kid who has to do this has their Halloween ruined. It completely breaks character. If you're trying to be Dracula, not sexy Dracula, but just Dracula, those teeth are permanent. They don't fucking come out unless he was like old Dracula, but that's dumb because I've never seen that. The next problem after that then arises. You take him out, and there's slobber everywhere. Those things hold on to saliva better than your mouth does. You take them out and it just drips off. Your saliva just drips off. And everything gets disgusting. You pull them out, it's running down your cheeks. Who in their right mind would want to do this? I looked on Amazon too. They're still selling this crap. So, like, people are still buying these crappy Dracula teeth for their kids. And the people who are buying these Dracula teeth, you're ruining your kids' holiday. Stop it. And then after all that trouble, after they don't fit and you slobber everywhere and you poison yourself, you never use them again. You spend $2 on this little package of fake Dracula teeth for your costume, and you never use it again. You always get a new pair. You never go back to them and be like, hey, I want to wear those fucking things. And on top of that, another problem I just remembered, okay? So they cut the edges of your mouth. And so by the end of the night, the sides of your lips are sore and stinging and inflamed. God, what an awful goddamn invention that was. Who did that? I'm gonna Google it after this. I'm gonna find him. I'm writing him a strongly worded letter. Dear Assface, your teeth invention is the worst thing ever. Signed, sincerely, Angry Halloween Fan. I love this holiday. And those Dracula teeth, they fucking ruin it. Every time I see a kid with those fake plastic Dracula teeth, I get sad. I'm a sad person then, because that kid's life is shit at that point. They're up all day at school and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go trick-or-treating tonight. I'm gonna get so many candy bars. And you know that kid who's like, oh, I'm gonna get king-size candy bars, who takes it one step higher and then fucking Dracula costume with the hell spawn teeth that make everything about the costume shitty. By the end of the night, you're like, hey, could I be Dracula without the fangs? Could I just be like vegetarian Dracula? And I'm like, yes, you can, little boy, because those teeth are awful, and I'm sorry that your mother bought them for you. Again, any parent who buys that for their kid, you're just not doing a good job as a parent. Well, guys, that completes the list of things I dislike about Halloween. I hope you found it enlightening, maybe a little entertaining. That was the goal. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here now. I approved this video. There's your bunny ears. If you haven't done it yet, hop on over to that subscribe button, give it a click for more Blastcast, and as always, guys, have yourselves a happy, healthy, safe Halloween, and I will see you guys next time on Blastcast.